I'm currently homeless. This is my base in my hardcore world. It is not good at all. I have 6 double chests filled with random stuff. I have a bed over here, and I have a really bad auto smelter. So I'm going to need to make a much better and bigger base. And I'm going to make a massive underground bunker equipped with an automatic storage room, a luxurious bedroom, a throne room, and all the other stuff you need on a base. So I'm going to make it, I think, I want it to be in like the middle of everything, so I'm probably going to make it around here. So we're going to go down here, and we're going to need to dig out a massive room for this. I'm thinking it's going to be like, need to be 20 blocks wide, probably like 50 blocks long, and about 40 blocks high. So I'm going to need to borrow one of these beacons over here that I got in the 2 videos ago. And yeah, I'm just going to dig out a massive room, so let's get started on that. Okay, now that we've marked out the outline, just need to get rid of this. So 3, 2, 1, bang. The whole area has been mined out. This is an absolute grind. We've got all these chests filled with just random stuff we've got. Every single one of them filled. If you go to statistics, go to items. I've mined 35,000 stone, which I started off at 4,000. If you go times used, I've used my netherite pickaxe 60,000 times, which is absolutely insane. Even andesite, diorite, dirt, granite is all up there now. So now we need to start gathering the actual resources for this. Now this part here is only going to be like the main entrance, because I want this to be like really big, and then we're going to have like storage rooms, chest room, storage room and chest room, storage room, and then like a vault or something on like either side. And then I want to make like a statue in the end, at the end of here as well. So, and I want to make a void floor as well, so I'm going to need candles as well. So I'm going to need to make a honeycomb farm for that. And then also I'm going to need a lot of blackstone, so I might mine out like a whole bastion for it as well. And then I also need a lot of black concrete, and I need a lot of black stained glass. So the main blocks I need blackstone, black stained glass, black concrete, and black candles. So a whole lot of black blocks, just because I think it personally look better that way. So yeah, we're going to start off by making a honeycomb farm on the roof of the nether. Alright, so I've got everything we need for the honey farm here. So I'm going to put it on the nether roof just because it has no like day-night cycle there. So therefore the bees can non-stop work for it. I also need shears, I just realised that. So it turns out we don't quite have everything, but it won't take long to get the shears. Alright, so the honey farm's all completed now. I put it in between my gold and Hogman farm, which I made in the last episode. So yeah, basically there's like the bees are in there, and then they come out and they get like honey from the pollen from the flowers or whatever, put it back in, and the comparators like sense it, and then they set like the redstone up to the dispensers which have shears in it, and then the shears will like harvest them, and then the hoppers will put them into the chest. You can use shears at honey bottles. I'll put the tutorial in the description if you want to build it yourself. Hopefully it works well. So yeah, you can use shears or honey bottles. I'm just going to use shears because I need honeycomb, not honey bottles. So I'm at AFK this like 20 minutes and see how much honeycomb we get. Alright, so I extended the farm here like quite a bit. Well, not really. I did it 5 more. And AFK for like an hour. So that's going to have to do for now. Because I don't really want to sit here just waiting all that time. So I need to get sand because I need glass, and I need it for also concrete. So I'm going to go to a desert, and I'm going to mine out like 2 shulker boxes full of sand and just start smelting it up. Okay, so I've collected all the sand. Now I just got to go back to my base and I can start smelting it. I'm probably only going to start like 1 shulker box and then keep the rest for concrete, though I also do need like a lot of... which way is it? This way. Nope, this way. Okay, this way it is. Yeah, I just need a whole bunch of black dye, so I'm gonna need to kill a whole bunch of squids, because I'm pretty sure making a squid farm takes a while, and I don't really have the time for that, nor do I want to drain like a whole river. Oh, there we go, back home. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to the ocean and kill a bunch of squids. I'll need a lot of it as well. I think I'm gonna need like 4 stacks of ink sacks, and I have 3 ink sacks right now. So it is going to be a bit of a grind, especially since I don't have respiration on my helmet as well. It's going to make it a lot more annoying, but hopefully, you know, looting 3 helps out with that, so let's get on to that. Alright, so we've got all the sand here plus all of it that's melting there, and now we've also got a lot of ink sacks, so I need to go get gravel now so I can finish making the concrete powder. So the closest like windswept gravelly hills or whatever it is like 6,000 blocks away, so it's gonna take a little bit on the nether roof, but shouldn't be too easy, so let's get started on the gravel. And bang, that is all the gravel collected. So now the next part we need is, obviously we can still like craft it up, but it's not going to take too long, and converting the concrete powder to concrete, I can just do it like while I'm building. So I need a lot of blackstone now for like the walls and roof. So I'm thinking the best option is just going to be to start mining out a bastion, because I also want like that blackstone block with like gold in the middle, what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'll start doing that. So this is the bastion we're going to be mining. Hopefully this gets us like at least 2 shulker boxes of like blackstone stuff, and also like the whatever that block there is, because there's like a little bit of this, so let's get mining this. Okay, so it's been like 30 minutes and we've got that plus that, so I'm hoping this is going to be like a good start. I know this is going to be nowhere near enough to actually finish the whole base. I need like probably 4 more shulker boxes at least. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's more at this point. So I think we can start building it now. Oh, I still need to get some string, never mind. I need string for the candles. Oh, that's a bit annoying. So we've got all this, all this, all this, all that, all that, all that, and all that. Plus there's still like a lot more sand smelting. So we can start building it now. I do want to get like more of like the gilded blackstone. It's kind of hard to get because it's only in bastions. So yeah, we can come down here. So we're going to start off with the void floor, because I think that's going to be easiest. Just come down here. Okay, there's not too many mobs here. Just a bunch of spiders. So yeah, we need to like line this whole floor plus a whole bunch up there with black concrete powder, and then we can like convert it into, you know, concrete with like water. So it's probably gonna take a while, just putting like concrete everywhere, and then I'm gonna need a lot of it as well, because I think it needs to be 14 blocks high or something for it to actually look good. And then like in between all the layers we put candles and then black stained glass, so we gotta get started on that. Okay, so now that the floor's done, we can start doing the walls. So if I go like 14 blocks high, so we start at 26, so if we get to 12, then yeah, we still have a lot more room to work with. So this is a lot of like stuff to do. And obviously I want to like make it, so actually I feel like I should be doing this after. Yeah, oh well, I'll do it now. So I need to fill this whole thing up all around with concrete powder, and then I can start like you know, putting candles and the glass on it, just so that way I can build the wall in like a couple blocks, so then you just don't see like a wall of concrete and it just looks like it continues forever, which is what I want it to look like. And 3, 2, 1, and bang, we filled in all this, but we're now like out of black dye, and I still need to get like a whole bunch of candles to put down in like the middle, and then I also need to put water everywhere, so I'm gonna do that now. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Okay, that actually might take a while. Oh, that's not too good. Anyways, let's get to placing some water. Alright, so it's all done now. Well, or like the outline of it, but I need a lot more black dye, so off to the ocean I go. So I think I'm not going to use candles, just because I went into a tester world and it looks a lot better without candles, and I think on like in a scale this big, it will just look a lot better if it's like I'm just walking on air or like nothing. So I'm gonna get started on that. I need to place like glass every second layer, so like there, etc. So let's get started on that. Okay, so the void floor is now finally done. It took a lot longer than I thought. If we go to statistics, items, I've mined like 10,000 sand, and I've crafted like 6,000 glass, 3,000 black concrete powder, plus like 1,200 black dye, which is like almost a shulker box full of black dye. So this is taking a while, so now I need to like start planning out where everything's gonna go. So I'm gonna have that entry at this side, and then I think, let me just work out the middle real quick. So then 93, 94, these are gonna be where the middle blocks are. So we can have something going out this way. Oh, little zombie. Ha. Okay, so we put a sign here saying storage room. And now, if we go across to the other side, we can make the smelter area. I don't know why I said area and not room, but oh well. Okay, then up this end, I want to have like a main statue, I think, like in the middle going up. I feel like that'd look pretty cool. Go statue. Okay, so now I need to actually start like designing like the storage room and that. I think I might dig it out first, and then we can start like putting all the chests in. So if we want the door to be like 4 blocks wide, so 92, yes. I think 4x4 for the door would look good. And then just so we want like a long, just straight tunnel of chests, or we could even make it like go out more. So yeah, I'm gonna get the beacon back down and just dig out a whole area for it. So the room's all dug out, but I don't actually know how big I actually want it to be, because I don't know what blocks I'm gonna need. So I think what I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna get like a bunch of double chests, and I'm just gonna get a stack of every block that I want to put in there. Just so then obviously we can just put it straight in, and then I can actually work out how big I want this room to be, or how big I need it to be. So if we go up to the chest room, chest room, this thing. So if we go like stack of slime balls, breeze rods, arrows, just like all stuff that can be sorted into like, you know, chests, and then that way when we actually build the auto sorter, it'll just be a whole lot easier, because we don't have to go get, because I think you need 41 blocks of like this certain thing to get it. So if we just do this now, it'll be a lot quicker in the long run. Okay, so we have this and this, which is just everything from here. So then like there's so many more like other variants that I know I'm gonna want in there, like wood variants and all that. So that's about like 40, 50 blocks, something like that. So I'm gonna try make it like 50 long, just then I get like at least 100 slots of storage. So if we go to here, 56, which then gets us here, so it's almost 40 blocks. So I'm going to extend it so it's 50 blocks wide, and then we can start building it. Okay, so we've dug out this whole room here. So I need a lot of chests now. I think I need around 300 chests, so that's going to take a long time to get. I'm going to need to mine like a lot of spruce trees to get that, and then plus afterwards I'm going to need all the hoppers, which is also another chest. So we're going to start out by getting all the chests for this. So we need to go up here to the spruce trees and just start chopping all of these down. So we've got like almost 7 stacks of spruce wood, so this is only going to get like 3 stacks of chests, but you know, it's a start, and that's what matters. Okay, so we got almost 4 stacks of chests, and we'll go place them in, and hopefully we can get like almost one of like the rows completed. Oh, like hopefully we can get like most of this. So I want to make it 1, 2. That's how you do it. You can like do it like that. I want to do it so it's 4 chests tall, just because we have a lot of like some stuff like cobblestone and andesite, so we want it to be actually like be able to get filtered properly. So we're just gonna do this all across and see how far it gets us. So it's a decent start, but we're definitely gonna need a lot more chests just for this. So yeah, back up to the spruce trees we go. Okay, so we've got like most of the chests. I feel like this might be enough, but I'm gonna start actually making like the auto sorter part. So I don't really know how to make one, so I'm just gonna watch the tutorial on YouTube. They're all like the same. So I know I need like a lot of hoppers and a lot of redstone, but my raid farm that I made in the last video gives me redstone from all the witches, so I can go steal a bunch from there. And then I'm also gonna need a mine for like a lot more as well. Plus I'm gonna need like a lot of comparators. I need a lot of stone, quartz, and all that stuff. So hopefully it shouldn't take too long to get most of the stuff for that, so let's get to that. Okay, so we've got most of the stuff here. We only got like 4 stacks of hoppers, so I think we're gonna need a lot more, but the iron farm should still be running in the background, so hopefully that works better. So we need to start off by putting hoppers behind all of these chests. I don't want to start off making it like too big and like running out of hoppers, then I can't actually finish it all. So I'm probably only gonna use like a stack for now, and then that way we can just expand it in the future, because we still need more for like transporting the items across at the top. Okay, we need to start placing the blocks. Now in the tutorial it has 2 chests, but because I've expanded them, I think I need to do everything like 2 blocks higher. So do like that, and now we put redstone torches on the inside of all of these. Okay, then we need to do another layer of blocks here, because we need to place repeaters on top of them. Now we're going to place blocks behind here, and now I need 3 layers of blocks behind the top hopper. Okay, now I've got to place comparators down here. Okay, that's not a comparator. Place comparators going like along here, and now all these solid blocks here need to be covered with redstone dust. Okay, now I need to place hoppers going into the repeaters. Oh, okay, now we place hoppers going into the comparators. Oh, not like that. Like that. Okay, now I've got to place hoppers going this way, and this is the one that actually like brings the items across. Okay, now we just need like an item to be named differently, so I'm gonna go up to the anvil, and then I'm gonna rename it to something random. So let's name it ABC. Now I've got a random block here. Oh no, our anvil didn't break, which is good. Now it goes to sleep. Okay, now I need to go across like all of these and put 4 items in each of these spots. Okay, now I need to start like actually getting the stuff in to sort it. So I want to put, so we get up, put 41 items in here, and if we put like 1 more, it should get automatically sorted. There we go. Now I just need to do this for all the items we want, stretching all across here. I also want to get a lot of item frames so I can see everything easy. So I'm going to go to my hoglin farm, and then it should have like a whole bunch of leather in here. I made this in the last video. Oh, and there we go. It's a lot of leather. So now we can just head back to the portal, and then we can start putting all the blocks we need in. Okay, so all this part here is done, and we've also started like labeling all of these. So like here we've got rotten flesh, and rotten flesh is in. I've only done like a stack of everything so far, so it's like, oh, except for these stuff here. But yeah, so I'm gonna now lock in and actually like keep expanding this and get all of it done here, plus the whole backside of that, and then like the actual infrastructure should be all done, and then we can start decorating everything. Okay, so the auto sorter is now finally done, with both sides all name tagged, or not name tagged, or like labeled, and all the redstone done. Plus like obviously everything's been like sorted. So now we can start like bringing stuff off to it. So I did it all, and then I made this like extra chest for anything that just doesn't have a spot, so then we can still technically like auto sort it all. So now we can just start dumping stuff in, and then hopefully it shouldn't take too long, then everything should be all sorted. So we can start off with like gravel and cobblestone and that, and then if we come up over here, oh, it's not what I wanted to do. There we go. And now if we like put cobblestone, gravel, andesite, all of this stuff in, now we look at the cobblestone chest, bang, It's all going up. So now I just need to start like sorting absolutely everything, because I have like a lot of chests up here. Like I need to get rid of all of these plus these shulker boxes. So let's get started on that. Okay, so everything's been sorted now. So if we come up here, all of this stuff's gone, which I got from mining this hole. And up here, there's still this chest, but okay, let me just actually take that real quick. And then we can just dump it in. So I have a lot of cobblestone, which I've realized, like, this here isn't enough. Like, that's all filled, pretty much. So I also just gotta chuck all this stuff in here. So yeah, everything's like, okay, I don't know how granite's gotten there, but yeah, everything's like all been filled. And then here, we have like, all like the extra stuff. So now that this is done, and also, plus I have all of this cobblestone. So I have like an absurd amount of cobblestone, so I should be right for like ever. So now I need to start designing in here and in here, and then we can do the furnace after, because that probably isn't going to take too long. So I need blackstone. So I've got that plus that, and then that. So if I just grab, okay, I have 2 empty shulker boxes on me. So if I just get all of this, and then we get another shulker box for all the cracked blackstone. Now, I know this probably is going to be nowhere near enough, but it should be a decent start. Plus I also want to get, okay, where, here. Okay, plus I need this stuff. So I don't quite know too sure of the design yet, but I do have over here in this tester world where I've done like a rough design of everything. So this is what it looked like with like the candles in it, which was alright, but I like it better without. So I'm thinking about something like this here, because I think that'll look good. So pretty much just like 3 blocks, 3 high, 3 high, 4, and then 3, 3, going up to like the center. So we're gonna need to do this on like either side. Obviously like the heights are different, and this one's a lot more skinnier than the void floor in there. So we're gonna need to test it out and see. Plus I don't want to build it like exactly onto the walls, because then you can see all the black concrete. So I might end up building that like down into the floor as well. So now I just need to hop back onto the hardcore world. Okay, so we've built like the outline for it, and I'm thinking this is gonna be the final design. It's nice and centered, even though it doesn't. I think my eyes are just deceiving me, even though it doesn't look centered, even though I know it is. So I've tested it all. There's 7 blocks between the middle and each side, and then up the top there's a 1 block middle, and everything is symmetrical. Like there's the 1 there, 1 there. Like it's 7 blocks there, 7 blocks there, then 2 layers of 2, 2 layers and 2, then 1, 1, and then 2, 2. So now I just need to start filling in all of this. So I'm hoping I have enough blackstone, even though I know I won't. I'm hoping to at least get like a decent amount done. I also gotta work out how to do like the inside here, like this start front and back part of it. So I'm gonna do that at like the end. I'm gonna get like fill in all of these up to like here probably, and then I can work out the design for there and there. I want to try and make it like so it's like a full dome, so I might do like the same design on there and then just try connect it. And then obviously on like all of these blocks here, I'm gonna add like stairs, slabs, and walls, just so it doesn't look like a complete ball, because I feel like that wouldn't look too good. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I've done like all of this, which actually looks really good so far. I'm loving the design so far. Now I need to do like the ends, so I'm thinking about making like kind of a circle thing here. So obviously this is just, I'll use an actual like website to find the actual like ways to do it, but like, I don't know, something kind of like this, like that. And then, okay, that's just not centered at all, but yeah, do something like that. I reckon I'm just gonna build it straight up, just because I think that's gonna look better, because I want to put like lava flowing out down the sides and on both sides, and have like I might do a throne here, not a statue, because I think that might look cooler. But yeah, I'm just gonna build the walls, and then I can start decorating it after. So there we go. That's it's all done. I think I did it nicely, but there's still this side to do. So now we've got to grind out this side, which shouldn't take too long, hopefully. So, and bang, the whole inside, like, you know, wall things are done. I'm missing a block there, so I'm gonna need to like patch that up real quick. Okay, I'm surprised there's not like a whole bunch of mobs spawning up on here. Oh, there's a skeleton. Poor kid. Anyways, so we need to start designing the interior. So, I think like here, oh, I was off a little bit. Uh-oh. We need to create an opening. Okay, that's just too big. Okay, so I've got a little kind of room here. Well, this is where the hallway's gonna go into the storage room. It lags so much when I'm in here. I think the chests cannot handle my computer. My computer cannot handle the chests. Anyway, I need to get some lava because I want to make like flowing lava into here and then a throne here. So I'm gonna need like a whole bunch of red carpet, some gold, some iron bars, and then also some lava. So let's get onto that. Oh my god, I need to light this up. Okay, so I've got everything we need for the throne, but okay. So I just can't hit a shot. Ha. Oh my god, I'm lagging so much. 20 FPS is crazy. Anyway, so the throne, I need to make like a couple blocks out because obviously the lava is gonna float here, and I want it to be like directly under. So if I go like this, yeah, that's not looking too good. I think I'm gonna need a much better way to do this. Okay, I've decided to the throne after, just because I think it's gonna be harder to design it. So I need polished blackstone stairs, blackstone brick stairs actually, and then I need to go to a crafting table, and I need some slabs. No, I want these slabs. Okay, now do I have any blocks? No. If only I had a whole bunch of cobblestone that I could use. Anyway, now we can start building it, and that looks absolutely terrible. What am I doing with my life? I think it does have potential though. I think we just need to make the stream a bit longer, because that doesn't really look too fancy right now. And maybe even like connect it and put something of value in the middle, like a dragon egg maybe. So I'm gonna fix this up now. There we go, it looks a lot better. So I think I'm gonna get dark oak wood for the throne, just because I think it's gonna look a lot better, because then I got slabs, staircases and all that. So now I need to find a dark oak forest, and then I can come back and build the whole throne. Okay, so I found a little design that looks pretty good. So I need to go, where's the middle? Yeah, there's the middle. We need, I don't want it to finish there. Yeah, I think I do. I'm gonna go bang, bang. We remove this, put wool there, trapdoor, slab, slab, a stair, 2 more wool, and then we need another stair there. Oh, wrong way. Stair there, and then a slab on top, and then we need to cover up the back. There we go. It's a small throne, but I actually think that looks really good with the lava now. But we do need some more decorations around it. So I'm thinking about getting the dragon, maybe dragon heads, because I think I have a couple of them, and I can put one like maybe here. I want here just to decorate it and give it more pizzazz or something. So I'm gonna go, I think, a dragon heads in here somewhere. Okay, yeah, I have 2 dragon heads there. Where should I put them? Maybe there. there and there. Yeah, I think that looks good. We can put like a slab. No, we don't want a slab underneath. The slab looks bad. Okay, so now we've got the dragon heads there. I think this part here looks pretty complete. But now there's still like the designing of like here. So, and like obviously this whole room. So, oh, get out of here. I feel like if I just get, oh, if I make this one higher, yeah, I want to make this part here one higher. And then get stairs. And these stairs can just like go all the way across. And then I can still open them. Well, I don't know why I couldn't open them. It's not on top of it, but yeah, I'm gonna line this whole thing with stairs now. So now the storage room's like all done. Then I'm gonna leave this part open here just because eventually I'm probably gonna need to expand it, and I don't want to close it all off just to break it all in the future again. So now that this part, I missed a spot. Okay, there we go. Now that it's all done, we can start working on the super smelter. So I already have enough hoppers for it and chests. I just need an actual design for it, and then I need to start building it. And yeah, that's why I have the invisible glass pack on, because this just looks really bad like that. So time to start building the super smelter. Okay, so I've got all the blocks you need here. It's a pretty simple design. So I'm going to quickly build it, and then over here I'm going to make an automatic bamboo farm, which can source this fuel for this. So yeah, let's get the smelter done. And boom, the whole bamboo farm is done. We just come in here, collect it. Same thing as the sugarcane farm. When it grows, it gets censored and it pops out, and then a hopper minecart goes and picks it all up, which you can see down there, and then puts it to this chest. Now that these two are done, we need to decorate it, because we can't have this room looking all fancy and this room looking like, you know, whatever this is. So 3, 2, 1, there we go. The whole room has been decorated. So now that all this part's done, this main part is mostly done. There's a couple decorations I want to add, but I'll do that at the end. And the storage room is now done. But currently, the way we get in and out is through this little hole here, which is not doing us well. And also, I do want to fix this up because I don't know what's happening. This just looks bad, having all these ladders here. So I need to get rid of them, take all this concrete powder, and then build up here. And then I've got to fill it all in with water. And there we go. Now that part's all done, but still the way in. So I'm thinking about just making like a straight up bubble elevator, and then just a trip, like a drop falling down. So I'm gonna do that because that's gonna be nice and easy. And if we break this, it should all be turned into bubbles. There we go. Now we just need the finishing touches of the bunker. So come down here, turn around, and we look at it. It looks nice, but the walls are a bit bland. Yeah, the walls are nicely detailed, but there's not much going on. The only real things inside are the throne and 2 dragon heads. I don't want to fix that. I also don't want these skeletons being here. So, to fix this, we're going to need to add some extra details. So, I'm thinking about adding like some piles of wealth just to assert my dominance on the other hardcore people. Okay, I've got an arrow in my arm. Oh, okay, the arrow went. So I'm going to go up to my end chest and see how much diamonds I have. I want to do like diamonds and gold, because in my opinion they look like the most rich. And I don't have any netherite, so we'll spare netherite. Actually, I genuinely have none left. Oh, that's a bit sad. Okay, yeah, I got a little bit more, but that's not a lot of diamond blocks. That's 8 diamond blocks, which we are not getting anywhere with 8 diamond blocks. So let's see how much gold we have. Okay, 20 gold blocks should get us like a little pile. So just like, I don't know, kind of do something like that, but a lot bigger. And then we can't do anywhere near as much with the diamonds, because that's all we get. So we're gonna need to go mining for some diamonds and AFK at the gold farm for the gold. Alright guys, so we finished getting all the diamonds and the gold. So if we just like place it like this, thinking, yeah, that looks pretty solid. And then I want to try and leave like the back hollow, just so it looks like I have more gold and diamonds. Maybe one more there, not there, there. Okay, that looks good. Though I can take some out from the inside, just like that. And then I can seal that block. Do that there. Bang, bang. Good, that looks like a pretty solid gold pile. And now the same thing with the diamonds. There we go. The diamond pile is done. The gold pile is done. The whole bunker is done. So I'll give you guys a quick tour starting from the top. So we come down here, land in the water. We're immediately greeted with the massive hole with the void floor. And then down here we got the full auto sorter with all the blocks we could ever need. And now over here we have the whole auto smelter along with the bamboo farm. We even get to witness a harvest. And then over here we got the pile of gold, the pile of diamonds, the throne with the dragon heads. Now we just get to sit here and just relax. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe because this took a long time to make, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.